What's up guys, in today's video we're giving you a peek at some of the rarest LEGO sets you've ever seen. You might have never seen them, I haven't seen almost any of these sets to be honest, but check out the list. In the past 70 years, LEGO has fascinated children and children at heart with an infinite range of building sets inspired by pure imagination and some of the world's best loved pop culture properties. I'm looking at you, Star Wars. Besides being fun to play with on the weekends, LEGO sets have grown from simple creative toys designed to entertain Danish children into a worldwide phenomenon. But it's not just people who want to build the latest sets either. Also included are high-end collectors who buy and sell LEGO sets like Wall Street brokers. LEGO sets along with gold stocks and bonds are now among the top investments in the world. Don't quote me on that, I've got no sources. Due to this, we're about to share with you 10 of the rarest sets you can buy. Number 10. Market Street, set number 10190. When Market Street first launched in 2007, you could bring it home for just $90. Market Street made quite an impact for the factory brand as one of the earlier modular sets targeted at adults. In addition to its more than 1,200 pieces, it had interchangeable floors, rotating parts, and was designed to fit into a larger expanding cityscape as new sets were released. Despite LEGO's continuous release of new buildings and elements to accompany Market Street's theme over the last decade, few have appreciated and valued as much as this one. And being the first, it was the kickoff for a lot of those modular cities that people are posting on Instagram and YouTube. A complete in-box version of this set will cost collectors between $2,500 and $3,000 US. Those of you who remember cereal and action figures included, you're probably at retirement age now. That's a joke. Wouldn't do you dirty like that because I'm included in that demographic. You might remember the Nesquick commercials rabbit mascot. This set number is 4049. It's the Nesquick rabbit film set. Nesquick's promotional set is an extremely rare item that was available exclusively to Germany, Australia and New Zealanders that sent out barcodes from specially marked chocolate mixes. I'm in New Zealand. I never heard of this back in the day. I'm absolutely gutted. The edition size isn't known, but it was originally free. Any value absolutely comes from its rarity, considering it's basically just 3 small minifigures and a small car. This thing is extremely rare, was in my market at the time. I wish I'd grabbed it. At number 8, featuring more than 3,200 pieces and a rotating effect controlled by remote control, the Grand Carousel, set number 10196. It is a delightful piece of engineering from LEGO. Even though the price tag was high when it released back in 2009, it didn't seem exorbitant given the set size and functionality. Even though LEGO's standard static collectibles are beautiful, those that move are much more exciting to build and display. It is absolutely gorgeous. It only magnifies their splendour when they're also whimsical and timeless like this carousel. This is a must-have for the LEGO city builders who have the Loop coaster and all those other roller coasters. The Grand Carousel is the crown jewel of any amusement park. Alright, number 7, the Legoland train. Set number, this is another special set number, 4000014. 2 variations of the set are available, one for fans during a Legoland weekend event and one for employees. In contrast to the weekend edition, which came in a white box and had 350 copies made, this one came in a black box and only had 80 copies made. Aside from the 7 different minifigures included in each set, they are identical. So on this set, there is a massive price difference between the 2 sets. The black box edition costs 300% more than the weekend edition, which costs just under $800. You might think that rarity is nice, but it does amount to over $2,500. So for some people, they can justify the price. This is one of the most exclusive trains that LEGO's ever made, and I know a lot of us want trains like the Crocodile. The Harry Potter train that just released is too big to fit on the tracks, which is not ideal in my opinion. They should have made it the scale of the other Harry Potter train, the smaller one. It should be compatible with all their sets. This one here, the Legoland train, ultra rare, epic set. We're heading over to the USA for number 6, the Statue of Liberty, set number 3450. This is Lego's adaptation of the Statue of Liberty as a building set. It is one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. It is very difficult to make because all of those pieces, 2,800 green pieces, look the same. So it's a very challenging build. Unlike the more recent, smaller edition, this Lady Liberty does not come with the rest of the monument base. She stands alone on her pedestal. Finding one of these in new condition is incredibly difficult and expensive. Originally it sold for $199. Mint in box is now worth $3,000 to $4,000, depending on the market at the time. You might be able to find it for a steal, but don't hold your breath. I am going to make a meal out of pronouncing this. Up next, number 5, Shinkai 6500 Submarine. Fans of Lego used to call their line of fan-made products Kusu before they became Lego ideas. Shinkai 6500 Submarine was the first set to get 1,000 votes and become a retail collectible. The only place they were available at launch was in Japan, where only 10,000 of these were made. In 2007, this set would have cost you $40, but it has risen in value dramatically since then if you can find it. Like many of Lego's hard to find sets, in just 8 years this set has increased 1600% in price on the secondary market, making it at least $650 to buy new now. The exclusivity of this set, being 10,000 made in one market, easily puts it in at number 5 on our list. Number 4, we're returning to the Star Wars franchise, the Millennium Falcon. In 2007, the Ultimate Collector Series Falcon was the most expensive set ever to launch. This set was iconic when it launched. It was hard to find until Lego re-released the Millennium Falcon UCS edition that we have on shelves today. I think it's retiring this year, and it has the Force Awakens jazzy stuff with it. This Falcon, I remember seeing it for $10,000. It's dramatically dropped in price with the release of the new Falcon, which has made it more affordable than it has been for a very long time. But this thing is beautiful. I highly recommend grabbing this set if you're a huge Star Wars fan, but you'd have to be a huge Star Wars fan because the current version, I'd just buy that. Number 3, H.C. Anderson's Clumsy Hans. This is another unique set code, number 40020. There are few sets as difficult to locate as this limited edition based on the H.C. Anderson's children's book, Clumsy Hans. Each person participating in the tour received this set, which included a photo of the group on its back as part of a special tour of Lego offices. According to Bricklink, the set was provided on 4 different tours, which means there are 320 units total. It was not a standard release, which already made it a valuable collectible in the Lego world, but the fact that there are so few of them has only increased its value on the second-hand market. It's extremely hard to get your hands on one of these. You'd have to spend thousands of US dollars to even consider it. That's why it earns its place at number 3. At number 2, it's Han Solo on his TaunTaun. This is another unique code. It's LLCA53-1. This is a rarity amongst rarities for Star Wars Lego fans. It was offered in 2011 at Legoland, California to select ambassadors. The set is built in mini-land scale, not minifigure scale, which means that it looks like a larger display piece that would suit a theme park rather than the more display-friendly versions that are offered in retail sets. Even though it's hard to find what the original price was because it was given away, it doesn't matter. You can't really buy it that cheap. It goes for upwards of $3,500 new on Bricklink right now. It's crazy. Depending on its condition, of course, some second-hand, no box, that sort of thing, you can find it for somewhat cheaper. But the fact that it was only offered to ambassadors, wasn't sold, makes it extremely rare. And that's why it earns its place at number 2 on this list. Number 1. This is controversial. The 2012 New York Comic Con exclusive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Antonio's Pizzarama. This is a tiny set. I didn't see this coming when I started this. You know, flip a coin for first, second place. To me, it doesn't matter. I put this at number 1 because I think it's more whimsical. This is the slice of pizza. It comes in a Pizzarama box, just a single slice box. It's a few pieces. It's nothing spectacular. Just the fact that it is a Comic-Con exclusive, 2012. This thing sells for $4,200 US, give or take. It is crazy expensive, very exclusive, very fun from Lego, and I absolutely love it. That is it. That is our top 10. Some of the rarest Lego sets you'll find. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below what you enjoyed, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, what you would like to see. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll catch you in the next one.